Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, from few days onwards, I was just watching an episode of Dragon Ball GT. Now, I know this is kind of like a controversial thing that I was watching GT. Now, I just want to say that GT, in my opinion, I would say GT was kind of those episodes, or I would say those kind of series, which were not that much popular when it comes to, like talking about the Goku's transformation and specifically the storyline of the uh, different characters. I would say that was kind of like where GT fell short at that point. So I would not consider GT to be like the best of the best out there, but still, in my opinion, I think GT could have done much more better with different characters and much more better storyline. Uh, Other than that, I would say that one good thing about GT was only one good thing was the transformation, and especially I would say the villains, especially when we talk about Baby, Baby Vegeta and every other villains in that particular saga was kind of like, you know, in my opinion, I would say they were good, but not that bad, but still kind of good as compared to the super villains, Dragon Ball super villains at that point. But that was kind of like, I would say, a good thing about that was the good transformation as well as some good villains in Dragon Ball GT. Other than that, the story arc was kind of like I felt like it was missing something, especially the Goku's. When I talk about the storyline, when I talk about the first few episodes, especially I would say first 10 to 15 episodes, it was really like an below average kind of storyline. Especially, why do you have to turn Goku into a kid and then make him into a big guy and then turn him into a kid? That was really like, I would say, like they didn't thought about it too much. Other than that, they could have done a much more better storyline in the GT saga. But I was thinking that thing where that they were stuck at that point. And other than that, the storyline was kind of like, it was kind of like a rust thing, especially. But I just think that like GT Goku could have done much more better if there was much more better storyline in the movie. I mean, in the series, it could have done much more better. Like we have seen in the Boo saga, especially when I talk about SSG3 Goku. When I talk about that, you will see that the SSG3 Goku was kind of like those kind of guys which were like, the transformation was much more needed, and you didn't kind of like thought about it. But I would say SSG3 was one of the most perfect transformation in the Dragon Ball series. But other than that, SSG4, I would say Super Saiyan 4 of Goku, was a fair transformation as compared to SSG3 and other forms of transformation for Goku. While while I talk about this, let's not forget about the most OG transformation of all time, which was Super Saiyan 1. Well, if I talk about different transformation of Goku, the most special transformation of Goku was always, for me, it's always going to be Super Saiyan 1 Goku. But the reason why I say that is because Super Saiyan 1 or the SSG Goku was at the best time possible for Goku. At that same time, he got that transformation when he was fighting Goku. I mean, when he was fighting Frieza, and he needed that transformation at that point specifically in order to be better. That's why I think he kind of like got that transformation, and for him, it's like a good transformation for him to be like starting from that point specifically. But when I talk about other transformations such as SSG2, was kind of like, it was not that much good, but SSG3 was kind of like my second favorite transformation right after SSG4 Goku. While SSG3 was kind of like Goku's third transformation, but it was what I think was, it was really short. Like Goku couldn't maintain it for a long time. It was kind of like for some few minutes and then he go back to his form again. So that's what I think was missing in that transformation. But other than that, every other thing about that was good, honestly. Like every other forms of the transformation was much more better. But when I talk about SSG4 Goku, he was that kind of guy. Like I would say everybody kind of like really liked the transformation style. I mean, he turns into an ape and then he turns into a Super Saiyan 4. That was kind of like, I would say, one of my favorite moments from the series, especially with Goku's transformation was kind of like my favorite. And especially when he needed the transformation, he got that transformation. He was able to transform at that particular time. And some transformations such as Super Saiyan 2 Goku was kind of like, it was okay, but it was not needed that much. But on the other hand, if I talk about SSG3 and SSG1 and Super Saiyan 4, all of them were like perfectly timed transformation, and whenever Goku needed them, they were there for that Goku. And that's why I think it was amazing for Goku to be able to have this transformation for him. And that's why I think that Goku's transformation in this particular field is much more better than it was used to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this talk about Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I would just want to know, like, what is your favorite Goku's transformation? For me, it's always going to be Super Saiyan 4 and also Super Saiyan 1. But Super Saiyan 1 was kind of like old transformation, and Super Saiyan 4 still is kind of like an old transformation, but still it's far more much more better than Ultra Instincts. Honestly, like Ultra Instincts was that kind of transformation which was, I would say, not that much needed, and it was kind of like felt like a rushed transformation such as Super Saiyan 2 too. So I just felt like Ultra Instinct wasn't that much good as compared to Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4. But just let me know what do you guys think about your favorite Goku's transformation, and let me down comment down in this section below, like what is your favorite Goku's transformation. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day.